Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Port Edwards High School as we're at the Kastner Gymnasium tonight for Central Wisconsin South Girls Volleyball here tonight on Zaleski Sports. It is the visiting Pittsville Panthers 23-5 on the year. They're closing in on that conference title. We'll go through that throughout the broadcast. Port Edwards trying to play spoilers here tonight against the visiting Panthers. Tonight's pregame is brought to you in part by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout Central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Port Edwards coming off of another impressive weekend where they took home the Westfield tournament title, taking down some big teams, including a team in their sectional, Wabeno Leona. And so Coach Becky Weissman has this Pittsville team playing really well. Very senior dominant team this year for Pittsville, as we were expecting coming into this fall. But they've got all the parts put together and are playing very, very well. On the other side, Brian Strand, the coach for Port Edwards in his first year, getting these girls to play and win. Something, again, not to put a damper on Port Edwards the last couple of years, but it has been hard to come by the last couple of years, getting wins and putting wins together. A handful of wins this year for Port Edwards, so a good sign and a good step forward for this Port Edwards Blackhawks volleyball program. Just about a minute before we start our pregame announcements and our national anthem, we will take a quick break. Hear from our friends over at Next Up Prosthetics. You're watching high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Up Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shy.
Shy is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Steve Mavis alongside Olivia Zimmerman here tonight from the Kastner Gymnasium on the campus of Port Edwards High School as we get you ready for Central Wisconsin South Girls Volleyball action. And with that, we'll turn over to our public address announcer for our opening announcements and our starting lineups and our national anthem. Not in that order, but you get it. We'll figure it out once we start here. Port Edwards and Pittsville.
Tonight's CWC matchup between the visiting Pittsville Panthers and your Port Edwards Blackhawks. At this time, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. The Port Edwards School District encourages and promotes good sportsmanship at all of its athletic events. Please help make this a positive event for everyone by respecting players, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans. And now the starting lineup for the two teams. First, for the visiting Panthers. Number 1, Brooke Grossman. Number 5, Reese Grimm. Number 7, Angelina Reese. Number 11, Bryn Friday. Number 13, Lena Bollard. Number 14, Gwyneth Kung. And libero, number 2, Kaylee Jacobson. The Panthers are coached by Becky Wiseman. And now the starting lineup for your Port Edwards Blackhawks. Number 1, Felicity Klaus. Number 2, Brianna Ingram. Number 5, Bryn Beaver. Number 9, Valeria Hernandez. Number 10, Taylor McDonald. Number 14, Kenzie Smith. And libero, number 33, Abby Fletcher. The Blackhawks are coached by Brian Sternad.
All right, those are your starting lineups as we get you ready tonight for high school girls volleyball here on Zaleski Sports. Reminder that our pregame show is brought to you by Next Star Prosthetics. Tonight's game is brought to you also in part by Ritchie Funeral Home. They've been serving family after family in Nakusa and Wisconsin Rapids since 1957. Find the very best in personal service at Ritchie Funeral Home or find them online at ritchiefuneralhome.com. A lot of games on the network. Check them all out, ZaleskiSports.com as well. Brian Sternad, my apologies, the head coach for the Blackhawks. Pittsville will start with the serve. Left to right on your screen as you watch here tonight. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for finding us as well. We are finally back. We got our main channel back last week after a little dispute and some other stuff with the service that we provide, and but we're back and we're ready to go on our main channel here on Zaleski Sports. And Angelina Reese will be back to serve for the Panthers. And the first serve is dug out and played back in the back row over the top, and a point for the Blackhawks is going to go to Talon McDonald. And Talon will be in to serve for the Blackhawks. Naomi Gruba in on the substitution. McDowell to the back line and just out. Econ Electric is your local residential, commercial, and industrial electric service provider. Since 1970, Wisconsin Rapids and surrounding areas have turned to Econ Electric for all their electrical service needs. When it comes to voltage, look to Econ Electric in Wisconsin Rapids. Grimm blocked. She gets it right back, and that was going to end up in the scorers table. And it's 2-1 Pittsville. These two teams met in August at a tournament, and Pittsville swept Port Edwards 2-0. Kaylee Jacobson, the service. And McDonald can't play it over. 3-1 Panthers. Pittsville at Assumption next week on the 10th. And an ace for Jacobson. They're at Assumption on the 10th. And then they host Tri-County on the 15th, which could be, there's another ace for Jacobson. On the 15th could be their conference championship game, depending on how Tri-County fares the rest of the way. Almond and Pacelli playing tonight. Tri-County one conference loss, and that was to Pacelli, so they still have to play Almond at some point. As Reese Grimm winds up and puts it in. But right now there's 3 teams in the conference with 1 loss, Pacelli, Almond, and Tri-County. Pacelli and Almond's lone losses came to Pittsville. And there's another ace for Jacobson. But, yeah, and then Pittsville and Tri-County duel it out on the 15th. And 4 aces in this service line here for Kaylee Jacobson. Timeout. Port Edwards will do the same. 8-1 Panthers. Back after this, you watch high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Jacobson continues her service and aces it again. 5 aces in this service sequence for Kaylee Jacobson. Final score from American Family Field this afternoon. New York Mets 8, the Milwaukee Brewers 4. So Brewers on elimination watch as Gwen Cum puts it down. 11 in a row for the Panthers. Short serve. McDonald chases it down and can't be played back by the libero, Evie Fletcher. And Jacobson again on the ace. 6 aces in the 13 or in the 12 serves for Kaylee Jacobson. Kenzie Smith in for the Blackhawks. To the back line, Jacobson digs it out. Near side for Vollert, cross court. McDonald pops it up. In the middle for Ingram. Jacobson back over to Grossman, and Grimm off the ceiling, and miscommunication there by the Blackhawks. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings their top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, and affordable service. 14 in a row for Jacobson, 15 in a row for the Panthers. Right at the net, Grossman has to play it over. Grimm plays it up. Grossman again over to Reese, winds and fires. Popped up by McDowell. Over the top it goes by Beaver. Grimm rockets it out and too strong, and that ends the streak at 15. 14 in a row for Kaylee Jacobson. And it's already 15-2 Pittsville. Nearly aced it, and she did. On the ace for Brianna Ingram. Back line, Grimm. Grossman to Grimm. Over the top of the tape. Sometimes you need to be lucky. And Reese that time with the kill. And Emma Bowden in for the Panthers. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. A couple of Panthers there. Grimm and Gwen Cum provide the kill. Emma Bowden. Swings as Klaus. Grimm swings as well right over the top of the tape. Played up. And over it goes. Grimm digs it out. Bowden back over to Reese and puts it down. Port Edwards' last conference game will be here against Pacelli in a couple of weeks. I think McKenna Lashinsky will be here for that one. Have to get it all figured out. Pops up, Klaus across. Grimm chases it down. Near side for Grossman. Dug out by Hernandez and sent over by the Blackhawks. Come at the net, and they're going to say Port Edwards was in the net. If she would just let the point go, or if she would just let the ball go, it would have been a point to the Blackhawks. Pops up near side again. Dug out by the Panthers and can't be played back. Side out for Port Edwards. ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds. All crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids, and get more information at ShedsDelivered.com. Give you score updates here from around the Zaleski Sports Network in between sets 1 and 2. Reese Grimm with the serve. And a point for the Blackhawks. Skees Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with more than 30 flavors of brats. My goodness, that sounds delicious. Along with chicken, steaks, beef, and more. They've got specialty grocery and deli meats, pasta and potato salad, twice-baked potatoes, and plenty of other Wisconsin meats, cheeses, and local products. Find it all under one roof at Skees Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Skees, one of my favorite places to go, that's for sure. Get a lot of chuck roast there for beef tips. Usually have to go in there, and they have some on display. Then they usually have to take a big slab out of the fridge to finish the order. And I appreciate everybody at Skees Meat Market. They do a tremendous job and very high quality meats. As Brooke Grossman went over the line, and it's 6 serving 23 here in the first. Kleifchen on the serve. Grossman the swing, popped up by the freshman. Over the top it goes. Grimm to Bowden to Bryn Friday. And kept alive by the Blackhawks. Nicely done. Grossman winds and again hits the top of the tape. Doesn't matter. Gets over point Panthers. And we're at set point here in the first. Mutual Owasso Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualowasso.com to find an agent near you. Brooke Grossman will try and finish it off here for the Panthers. And no bueno there for Brooke. Getting right back with you. More stuff on Thursday, of course. Friday night football, and that serve will end our first set 25-7. Helping out was Kaylee Jacobson's 14 serves in a row. And the Panthers take it 25-7 with the first set. We'll be back with set number 2. You're watching high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
The Trading Post in Wisconsin Rapids is Central Wisconsin's premier antique mall, consignment, and sports shop. We're the store with more selection, more items changing daily, more chances to find something unique.
Trading Post in Wisconsin Rapids, a store you can get lost in and enjoy it.
The Factory Direct Tire event at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service has the best tire prices, period. Through November 1st, get up to $200 back by online or mail-in rebate on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Ooh. Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Welcome back to Port Edwards High School as we get you ready for set number 2 here from the Kastner Gymnasium here at Port Edwards, as the Panthers from Pittsville took set 1 25-7. Other games on the network here on Zaleski Sports. Boys volleyball at Kaukauna. Appleton North 7, Kaukauna 2. They're in the second set. Appleton North took set number 1. Boys volleyball, a totally different animal than most are accustomed to. Mosnea leads Tomahawk 2-0. Our only soccer game on the network tonight. DC Everest 3, Wisconsin Rapids 0. They're at the break. Amherst leads Wittenberg Burnhamwood in set number 1, 22-19. Columbus Catholic won set 1 and are leading set 2, 10-9 at Greenwood. And Pacelli took down Almond Bancroft in the first set. I think it was 25-12 or 25-13. Port Edwards will start with the serve. Valdea Hernandez serves it a bit long. And Angelina Reese will start for the Panthers. And it was senior night the other night for Pittsville in their game against Wild Rose, as Kate Hewitt muscles it too far, and it's 2-0 Pittsville. Looking to be able to cover a stretch run here for the Panthers down the end of the regular season. Again, they're at Assumption as Kate Hewitt puts it down for the Blackhawks. They're at Assumption on the 10th and hosting Tri-County, which could be their conference championship clincher, on the 15th. And then they are at Auburndale to round out the regular season on the 17th. That is after seeding meetings are completed. So seeding meetings start on that Sunday. I think that's the 13th, as Kate Hewitt smashes it down. I think the 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th are the 4 days that the WIAA allows the seating meetings to happen. And again, they're all in person for volleyball. So in person or virtual, I guess, but no computerized for volleyball. And a point goes to Felicity Klaus. A little momentum here for the Blackhawks. They lead 3-2. They didn't get their third point in the first set until Pittsville had 15. Reese Grimm's going to wind up, back row, and try to tiptoe that line. Did a nice job, but touched the net at the end of it. Tied at 3 for Kaylee Jacobson, who's served 14 in a row in the first. And starts the service here with an ace. Her 7th ace of the night. Reese Grimm. Right over the top it goes for Ava Jones into the game as Angelina Reese misplays it. We're tied at 4. Fleet Farm's bucket sale is going on now. Buy a 5-gallon Fleet Farm bucket and get 15% off everything you can fit inside of the bucket. Shop the best prices guaranteed in-store or online at fleetfarm.com. Dug out by Angelina. Reese Grimm winds up and smashes it home. And Emma Bowden will be in to serve for the Panthers. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Bowden short serve and aces it. The Detroit Tigers with a 3-1 win over the Houston Astros today. As Kate Hewitt blocked by Grimm and Jones. The Royals were up on the Orioles during the Brewers game. And they did end up winning 1-0 over the Baltimore Orioles. Cross court and down for Michaela McGuffey. I think there's one more game tonight. Padres and Braves, they're in the middle of the first. Kate Hewitt on the serve. Dug out by Angelina Reese. Now Grossman on the attack and hits it in the net. A little life here for Port Edwards in the second set. Short serve, tried the finesse and couldn't get it over. 8 serving 6 here in the second. Mentioned it earlier, sometimes you got to be lucky. And Reese Grimm right over the top. That time goes to the back corner, chased down by McDonald. Far side for Ingram. And Brianna Ingram with the kill. Dug out by Jacobson. Near side for Angelina. Reese blocked. And can't be played back. McGuffey with the block. Short serve, dug out by Jacobson. Angelina Reese on the attack. go ahead and come on the serve. And down in the back corner for the points for the Panthers. Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling, place your comfort at home as their highest priority. Not too hot, not too cold. That's the plan with Rapid Sheet Metal and Wisconsin Rapids. Give them a call or find them online at rapidsheetmetal.com. Points going to go to the Blackhawks. 9 serving 11 here in the second. Port Edwards only got to 7 in the first. McGuffey to serve and mishit it off the side of her hand. Pittsville will bring in Addison Elsasser as well as Jasmine Andrus. That point's going to go to Port Edwards. Definitely looked like it was a double hit on the Blackhawks, but nonetheless, points for Port. The back row, Jacobson digs it out in the middle for Bryn Friday down the line. Sherrill Tire and Service is the local choice for auto repair and tires in Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, and in Wausau. You'll find great prices and dependable service every time with Sherrill Tire and Service. Angelina Reese to serve. Far side, no, in the middle, and a miss hit for Felicity Klaus. 14 serving 10 here in the second. Over the top, McDonald. Back to her. Back corner. Put her where they ain't. And that's exactly what Taylor McDonald just did. Fill your home with the best from Home Furniture. Sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and so much more. Stop by and kick your feet up and find the perfect fit for your home. Home Furniture with locations on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. Mistimed the pass and the jump. 12 serving 14 now here in the second. Nice serve. Jacobson digs out in the back row. Reese Grimm smashes it down. And a momentum killer there to stop the momentum for Port Edwards. Now Kaylee Jacobson into serve. Kaylee has been dynamite from behind the service line tonight. And continues on that one. Key Savings Bank is banking made easy, from personal banking and wealth management to mortgages, loans, and business banking. You can always trust your local Key Savings Bank has your back. With convenient locations on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids and in Rome, you'll always have helpful, knowledgeable staff with a smile. Bank local with Key Savings Bank in Wisconsin Rapids. Rally continues. Reese Grimm down the line with precision and authority. 17-12 here in the second. Homecoming week here at Port Edwards. Homecoming in Pittsville as well, and another ace for Jacobson. Nearly does it again. McDowell sets up. Far side, cross court, and just out for Naomi Gruba. Three weeks from tonight is the start of the postseason. For regional quarterfinals for divisions 2 through 5. And then Division I will join the playoffs on Thursday, on the 24th. Too strong on the attack in those seating meetings. And then the bracket release, I would assume it's got to be before the football week is over. And a point for Hewitt. I think the volleyball brackets are a lot like the softball and baseball brackets. Once the meetings are over in the WIAA, I don't know if they have to approve them. I don't think they have to do that. But once they look at them and figure them all out, Kate Hewitt smashes it too strong. But once they look it over and get the acknowledgement of all the other schools, then they'll post it, I'm assuming, the night of or the morning after the meeting is over. So some brackets might be released on Monday morning or Sunday nights and then sporadically spread out the rest of the week. But again, that is also week 9 of high school football season, which then the WIAA is super busy on Friday night before the bracket release on Saturday. And of course, if you are in a volleyball game regional on the next Tuesday, you obviously want to know who your opponent is before the weekend. And just a bit long by Hewitt. 21-16 here in the second set, and Reese Grimm puts it into the net. Kenzie Smith into serve. Angelina Reese winds up and off the block. 22-17. Again, for as packed as this gym is, it is not a whole lot of energy. Obviously, you dominated a team 25-7 in the first set, and the energy is dwindling to begin with. But it is not silent. There's murmurs and talking all over the gym, but it just doesn't have the atmosphere of a high school volleyball game. Emma Bowden in the middle for Bryn Friday. Sets up, does McDowell. In the middle, and another point. Smashes it down, does McGuffey, the senior. Dug out by Jacobson. Winds up, down the line, and out. Reese Grimm digs it out right at the net. Dug out by Hewitt. McDowell sets up, sends over. Free one here for the Panthers. Angelina Reese winds up, back line, and out. Far side winds up. McDowell digs it out. Nobody home for the Blackhawks. And we're at set point here in the second. Serves it to the back line. Did Elsasser. Chased down by Grimm. Angelina Reese up to the front line. Winds up. Reese Grimm digs it. Elsasser to Angelina Reese. Cross court. Hewitt digs it out. Popped up. McDowell sends over. Elsasser sets it up in the middle for Bryn Friday. Hewitt digs it. McDowell sets it over. And point for the Blackhawks. Brianna Ingram to serve it. Short serve, nearly aced it. Grimm digs it out. Angelina Reese now smashes it home and says, I will take that. Thank you very much. 25-21, set number 2 goes to Pittsville. They lead 2-0. We'll take a break, come back with your third set. You're watching high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Their quality is worth the stop.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
The Factory Direct Tire event at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service has the best tire prices, period. Through November 1st, get up to $200 back by online or mail-in rebate on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Welcome back to Port Edwards High School. We get you ready for set number 3 here tonight. Between the Pittsville Panthers and the Port Edwards Blackhawks. Second set, a little bit tighter, a little bit closer. 25-21 in favor of Pittsville. Reminder, tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Econ Electric. They've been providing industrial, commercial, and residential electrical contracting services throughout the state of Wisconsin since 1970 with the best licensed and insured electricians near the central Wisconsin area. Econ Electric, your electrical experts right here in Wisconsin Rapids. Made Custom Apparel specializes in providing quality decorated apparel, including from corporate casual, team uniforms, and promotional items to sporting goods and awards. Find just what you need to help you looking great, to keep you looking great. Learn more at madeacustom.com. Angelina Reese will serve it up here for the Panthers. And Pittsville leads 1-0 here in the third. Score from Amherst. Amherst leads Wittenberg Burnwood 18-12 in the second set. Amherst did win the first set. Mosinee closing in on a conference sweep of Tomahawk. In the Wisconsin Valley Conference in boys soccer, Everest leads Wisconsin Rapids 3-0 in the 53rd minute. Columbus Catholic closing in on a conference sweep of Greenwood. And we'll check out the Pacelli score here in just a moment. We're tied at 1 here in the third. Reese Grimm digs it out. Right back to Reese. And smashes it home. And it's 2-1 Panthers. See if we can get you a score here. It looks like Almond actually took the second set over Pacelli, 25-21. Mike Wenlett in Almond tonight. 2-1 Pittsville. Vollert cross court, dug out by McDonald. It skimmed the tiles of the ceiling. Reese Grimm again, dug out. And nobody home after the nice dig by Fletcher. Kelly Jacobson to serve it up again. Nearly aced it again. Popped up. Nice pass to Hewitt and in. Kate Hewitt cross court. Like Carrie Van Ert with State Farm, be your go-to for all of your insurance needs. Carrie and her staff are always there to help you understand your options and come away with the right coverage just for you. That's Carrie Van Ert with State Farm in Wisconsin Rapids. Nice serve again. Dug out by Angelina Reese, set over by Vollert in the middle. Jacobson, Elsasser, tough pass to Grimm, just punches it over. And can't be played up. For internet, TV, phone, and monitoring, think no further than Solaris in Wisconsin Rapids. You deserve internet you can count on, and nothing compares to the power of Solaris Fiber Internet. Visit Solaris.net for more details. Talk about TV deals and TV providers and whatnot. Just a couple of, maybe it was even yesterday, the day before, DirecTV bought Dish Network, bought Dish for $1 because DirecTV agreed to take the tens of billions of dollars in debt that Dish is and put that into their own portfolio per se. Timeout, Port Edwards. We'll talk more about it when we come back. You're watching high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Six-two Pittsville. Cross court somehow able to get it over was the Blackhawks at the net again. Jousted one by Pittsville. Dug up by Grossman. Reese Grimm blocked to the net. Punched over again by Reese. Cross court blocked and tipped at the net on the Ingram attack. McDonald back to Ingram. Dug out by Bowden. Far side, Reese Grimm and palms it and throws it and puts it down. Hewitt Free one here for the Panthers if they could get to it. Far side for Angelina Reese. Don't think it was blocked. They say it was. They continue on, and Brooke Grossman scores. Nine 3 Pittsville. Well, somehow able to get it over. Bowden in the middle for Gwen Cum, right over the top. McDowell sends it over. Jacobson down the line for Brooke Grossman. My apologies. And another one for Pittsville. Investor's Choice is Wisconsin Rapids' choice for financial investments. Understanding markets and helping you to keep a well-rounded financial well-being is as simple as visiting Investor's Choice for a conversation. That's Investor's Choice of Wisconsin Rapids. Brooke Grossman on the attack, chased down. Kate Hewitt sends it over. Angelina Reese, Emma Bowden in the middle for Gwen Cum and puts it down. The Trading Post in Wisconsin Rapids offers hundreds of consignment and resale items, including antiques, vintage items, and sporting goods. They feature an excellent sporting goods department filled with hunting and fishing gear. Stop by and see all the inventory for yourself at the Trading Post on West Grand Avenue of Wisconsin Rapids. 13-3. Pittsville. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point is the perfect place to find a huge selection of brats, beef, chicken, and more. Get your specialty grocery items, deli meats, and even bring your wild game. Get all at Ski's Meat Markets. Their quality is with the stop. And an ace for Reese. 15-3 Pittsville. From head to toe, for all your orthopedic needs, place your trust in Wisconsin Rapids Orthopedics. No matter where your pain is, you'll find advanced comprehensive orthopedic care and specialized medical feedback on any injury. Learn more at WROinstitute.com. Cross court, far side, Angelina Reese, just a bit long, and out. Have Quality Plus Printing. Have Quality Plus Printing design and print for you. Invitations, tickets, booklets, banners, labels, postcards, programs, and so much more, all done with amazing custom work, quick turnaround time, and awesome customer service. Proud to be named the Heart of Wisconsin's Small Business of the Year. Visit QPprinting.com. Quality Plus Printing, getting the words out. Then at the conclusion, we'll have our Key Savings Bank post-game show. And Hewitt pops it up. Can they muscle it over? Not quite. Good hustle there, though, by Kate Hewitt. Gwyneth Cum to serve. And a point goes to the Blackhawks. Point's going to go to Brooke Grossman, 18-6. A couple of substitutions. Vollert and Alsasser come in. Short serve dug out by Hewitt at the net, and 19-6 Pittsville. McDowell sends it over, then blocked by Friday. And Pittsville first to 20 here in the third. Punched over, down Friday and Vollert. El Sasser with the ace, 22-6. Right over the top, El Sasser with the ace, and we're at double match point here for Pittsville. Again, Pittsville with a win tonight and a win next in 2 weeks against Tri-County will win the conference outright. Unless Tri-County falls to Almond Bancroft at some point. But right now, Pittsville has the tiebreaker over Almond and over Pacelli. And if Tri-County slips up somewhere, then Pittsville will win the conference. And that might be, Almond might not play Tri-County until next week, maybe. Jacobson digs out. Kaylee Jacobson, likely our Zaleski Sports Player of the Game. After tremendous serving in the first and second. Vollert to the back line. Hewitt winds up and smashes it to the bench. And we're at match point. Angelina Reese will try and finish it. And Hewitt sends it over in the middle for Bryn Friday. The wind by Hewitt, dug out by Jacobson. Far side for Reese Grimm, and she get it dug out there. In the middle for Klaus. And Reese Grimm will finish it off there on the attack, the kill. Set, match, game goes to Pittsville tonight, 25-7, 25-21, and 25-9. We'll take a quick break, come back with your Key Savings Bank post-game show. Talk to Kaylee Jacobson when we come back on Zaleski Sports. You watch high school girls volleyball live on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
We have something that we're trying to create at Key Savings Bank called Outward Energy. We don't just want to have the doors open, our members walk through. We want to be where they are. We go to meet them, we participate in their events. We think that's vitally important for us to show that Key Savings Bank is a part of the communities that we're in.
We received a very positive reaction from our community. On average, we had 250 to 300 kids alone that entered our building for the Halloween party. That didn't include the adults, grandparents, parents that brought the children. It's wonderful to be out in our community grocery shopping with my Key Savings Bank apparel, and families walk up to me and say, "Hey, I attended your Halloween party."
So about a month ago, I was approached by Sheriff Becker of Wood County Sheriff's Department, and he asked me if we'd want to participate in the Back the Badge bench press meet. So Key Savings Bank sponsored, had a $500 sponsorship to that, and I myself participated in that. And it was a really great experience. There was about 40 different people that participated throughout Wood County and actually the state. So with the Sheriff's Department obviously doing so much for us and throughout the community, it was just our way of giving back.
And now when I tell my friends and family what I'm doing or what I do every day or what involvements I'm doing, like, oh, that's the bank that offered the Halloween party. That's the bank that does the Christmas party. That's the bank that sponsors these golf events. So our awareness alone has just become amazing in the last year.
Key Savings Bank participates in a lot of these events. We love to do it. We love to know the community and the other businesses within the community. It's rewarding to see smiling faces. The kids event, when we bring them pizza, there's not just one winner, there's multiple winners. Cheese pizza is one of the coolest things that these kids love. And just seeing the smiling faces is outstanding. Probably the funnest event that we do is what you see behind me here is our coloring contest for the local kids. It's a fun event.
All right, we'll go. All right, welcome back to Port Edwards High School as the Pittsville Panthers pick up a conference win here tonight over at Port Edwards. Here with our Celestial Sports Player of the Game, Kaylee Jacobson. 14 in a row in that first set. Kaylee from behind the line. I think 6 aces in that as well. Just talk about getting in a rhythm and able to do as well as you do behind the line.
I try really hard to, no matter what team we're playing, just focus and try my best in if that's setting a goal for myself or just really trying to focus and improve every single game.
Homecoming this week, a lot of distractions around school. Just talk about how you guys are able to keep your minds focused on the game, come out on the court and get the job done.
I think we all do a very good job of emphasizing student-athlete and not athlete-student. So a lot of us didn't go out late last night. We focused today, got our schoolwork done, and now we're ready to head out tonight.
Absolutely. Closing in on a conference title, a very special thing, obviously. Just talk about the last couple weeks and finishing this regular season out strong.
I think it would be awesome to finish with a conference champ. We've been playing for 7 years together, and we built such strong chemistry and as a team, and it would just be awesome to finish strong with that conference championship.
All right, we'll put you in the house, all right?
All right.
I'm going to give you this. Help back out of the way here. Go ahead.
I'm Kaylee Jacobson, and I'm in the house. We're just my team. Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you. All right, with that, we're going to sign things off here from Port Edwards. Clean sweep for Pittsville tonight as they will be back. We'll see them again at Assumption next week on the 10th, and then the big conference championship game on the 15th against Tri-County. I'll be back with you on Thursday at Wisconsin Rapids. The Lincoln Red Raiders will take on Wausau West on Thursday for their homecoming home volleyball match here on Celestial Sports. For Olivia Zimmerman, this is C-Mave signing off. Have a great rest of your night. Talk to you again on Thursday right here on Celestial Sports.